fist. Come on, your eyes. Off the back of our fantastic 2-0 win at the London Stadium in Europe last night, West Ham United come up against a very informed Brentford side Sunday on Super Sunday live at the London Stadium. Welcome back to West Ham Unofficial. I hope you are all well. Yes, the West Ham versus Brentford Premier League match preview. First, let's get into the guests. Firstly, Daya, how are you?
Good evening, Jake.
Right. Clive, we'll leave him to his. Yeah,
I thought it was going to be a serious show, Jake. I didn't realise
so
you got clowns on.
No.
Let's make it serious, shall we? Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
No, I just thought your dad pinged me. I said, "Where's Jakey?" And he said he's down choir practice. So I thought we were coming in for a practice, Jake. You set me up again, didn't you?
We are here. I
got a text message from your dad. It says choir practice.
Talk absolute rubbish, Daya. Absolute rubbish.
It's on my screen. Ask him. Right.
Yeah, right.
Now you've set me up again. So have you been to choir practice this afternoon? Have you?
This is the West Ham versus Brentford game that we are going to be talking about in today's show. Clive, our opposition fan. How are you?
I'm very well, mate. I'm buzzing for Sunday.
Yeah, there we go. See, that's better, Daya. That's better.
No, I got it wrong. Your dad said choir practice. So I thought we were doing choir practice. Do apologise.
Hey, Daya, we're talking football, not athletics. Put a football stadium on, mate.
I'm glad, Cheeky God. I'm glad about that. Let's talk some football.
Yeah. Let's see who's in the chat. Gazza's in. Hope you are well. Gazza. Callum's in as well. Peter says, I don't want people getting too cocky about Sunday, as it will be a tough game. Definitely. The days banter. Shiny G, I hope you are well. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Thank you. Hope you're well, Shiny G. Right, let's get into it. Clive, we'll come to you first. How are you feeling off the back of restricting Liverpool to a point at the Brentford Community Stadium last time out?
How am I feeling, mate? I'm feeling a little bit hard done by, really, because when we got promoted, I was told, the step up in class is, you'll find it tough.
Look at him go.
What's this step up in class then? Where is it?
You'll find out Sunday.
Yeah, we certainly will, won't we? No, I'm looking forward to it, mate, and as always, I'm confident. Very confident.
Yeah. Steve, how are you feeling about the game?
The Brentford game coming up? A bit apprehensive, to be honest with you, if I'm honest with you, Jake. Obviously, I want West Ham to win. I think it's going to be a tough game, mate. I think it's going to be very tough, to be honest.
Yeah.
We've changed the way.
I think, coming off the back of Thursday as well, we had a great game, didn't we, last night? Quick turnaround, quick recovery. Brentford. I'll tell you what, I've been studying Brentford in all truth, right? Only really since I met Clive on YouTube, and I thought I'll keep an eye on Brentford this season more than I've sort of would normally watch them, And they set up very, very well, especially away from home. They're going to be a tough team to break down, mate. I'll tell you.
Yeah. Let's see what else is in the chat. Danny's in. I hope you are. Hello, everyone. Hope you are well, Danny. In terms of the game, Clive, what are you feeling about West Ham? We are obviously on fine form, and Steve will let you know about our fine form all throughout tonight's show. But are you apprehensive at the thought of West Ham, or are you going, I don't care?
No, I'm not going, I don't care, but no, I'm not apprehensive. I'm fully aware of the threat that Antonio poses. He's bang on form at the moment. But as I've already said to you, our back three can cope with pretty much anything. The signing of the season so far is Christopher Ayer. He's been absolutely immense. Brilliant in defence, and he looks pretty dangerous in attack as well. I think we'll contain him. The danger man is obviously my favourite, Ben Rama. But we know his game inside. We knew his game inside out at Brentford. But I've been looking at your formations, and he's never out on the wing, is he, Ben Rama? Or is he given a free role, or what?
Yeah. Steve, don't you think he's been given a free role to roam wherever he likes?
Yeah, he goes down. He was down the wing last night. Sometimes, Clive, he comes inside. He goes back defending. He's just a fantastic player, mate. So far, he's been the highlights of the season so far. He's scoring more goals now as well, which is good. You know, he's already chalked off 3 in the Premier League. He chalked one off last night as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
So I took him, Clive, 40-1 for 10 goals this season.
You did that as well, did you? I wish I had.
Yeah, it's looking a good bet. But yeah, I'd like to see a little bit more from him in the way of. I think Moyes has talked him out of it a bit. Some of his little tricks, right? Because he's a tricky little player on the ball. And I know that he was giving the ball away a little bit too much in the wrong quarters last season, and that's where he's knuckled down. But I think they might have knocked a little bit too much out of him, if you know what I mean. We're not
That's a shame if they have.
They have a little bit, mate. If you watch, he's not trying so many, what do you call, football stunts, as I like to call them. But,
it will be interesting, Clive. It will be interesting to see tomorrow when you watch side Ben Rama whether you recognise, of course, his style of play and what David Moyes has done with him. A little cheap joke for you. I've absolutely battered my hand today at school, and that's what Brentford are going to get. An absolute battering on Sunday. An absolute battering.
Listen, you quiet boys shouldn't be fighting with your fists, mate, right?
Yeah, do you want the story, Steve?
Say again.
Do you want the story?
Yeah.
So I was playing football on the tennis courts because I thought that was better. Somebody came lunging in, put his foot out as I was going forward, full pell, tripped over. Of course, hand went down first, went on me head, back over, and did a front flip on the gravel. Didn't that half hurt?
Oh, I bet I did it. Because your dad said, I got some news for you as well, Jake.
What's that then?
He's a fancy jumping on Jake's show with Brentford, Clive. I said, definitely. Wind up, Clive. Don't tell him I'm coming on. He said, Jake just back from church. We'll get him to sort link and OK won't mention it. I put church, ? He put choir. I said, got any pics? He said, afraid not, to be honest. He's bloody brilliant, then turns into a thug.
Turns into a what, Daya?
Turns into...
Sorry?
A thug.
Oh dear. Right, let's have a look at the chat. Let's scroll up here. Danny says, I'm doing pretty well. The heat of the summer is finally passing a little, and I'm getting excited for the match this weekend. Yeah, Danny's over in the US of A, gleaming up all of the sun over there. Shiny Jesus, love seeing another London team doing well. Shame we have to bury them and take Tony off to the London Stadium. Yeah, he must have saw Tony.
We got to get a bid in for him sooner or later, because I bet he'd love to play at the London Stadium, Jake. What a player he is as well. He's the striker that we need, mate, Ivan Toney. I think we need to get the checkbook out in January and go and raid Brentford. They'll probably be in relegation battle by then anyway, so it's like a jump up the Premier League.
Right then, Clive.
Not a chance, mate. Not a chance. He's going nowhere.
What's the bid that you're taking if it's been put on the table for Ivan Toney?
In the summer, he's going nowhere until summer.
Money talks, Clive. Money talks, mate. We're whacking those big, tasty bidding. Your chairman, right? He won't be able to. The player will want to leave as well, won't he?
I'll tell you what, Dave. The days of Brentford being bullied have well gone, mate. If someone comes in and says we want Ivan Toney, we'll set our price, and if that price isn't met, he won't go. And I'll tell you what, we want him or need him that much. That price would be 60 to 70 million. Exactly. You won't pay it, will you?
Right then, let's interrupt the heated debate because they are constantly chirping at me. What's your big channel announcement on the 1st of October? Steve, have you seen the channel announcement?
Yeah, I've seen mine. I've done one as well today, Jay. I've got the day's banter is now sponsored by the British Wood Panelling Company, who produce the finest timbers in Europe and deliver all over the UK.
We'd like to say a huge thank you to West Ham Unofficial's new channel sponsors, SRM Constructions. You can find them out using the link in the description down below. Our fantastic channel sponsor here on West Ham Unofficial are SRM Carver and Son. SRM Carver and Son provides crushing, screening and aggregate recycling services across southern England. If you'd like to find out more information on SRM, please click the link in the description down below to check out more information on their website. Thank you very much to SRM Carver and Son for sponsoring West Ham Unofficial, and come on, you Irons. Come on, you Irons.
Nice little advert, that, Jake.
Yeah, proper that is. Proper job, Steve.
Proper job.
Proper job. See, you can't drink any of that at the moment, can you, Steve?
No, I'm on a charity no drinking thing set up by Jake Cox. It's killing me, to be honest with you. Absolutely killing me now. I'm coming up to a week without a pint.
Well, you've still got 30 days to go, Steve.
The first few days were easy, but like tonight, murder tonight. Friday night, I like to go and have a couple of swills on a Friday night. Gagging.
30 days to go. 30
days
for that
days
point.
to go. I know, I don't know how I'm going to do it. But I'll do it. But it's not easy. It's not easy, especially on a Friday night.
Let's have a little look at the chat. From the Anfield, James, I hope you're well. Brentford fans, I was there when you lost to Doncaster in 2013. I was in the away end. You might not want reminding of that game, but you've come so far since then.
I've got a feeling that game, Jake. I've got a feeling that very same day, the exact same thing happened to Leicester City against Watford, I think it was, where they missed a penalty and then up the other end and in the goal.
Yeah. James says, instead of reading him a bedtime story, as per you, cheeky you are, tonight you should play Jake's Ultra Boxes Vienna instead. Brentford more than Tony and we are more than Antonio. Let's have a little look here. James says that Brentford game in 2013 was class and the best game I've been to. Griffin Park was a class and proper stadium. Is the Brentford community
nowhere near as good as a new stadium, mate?
Really?
Yeah, Griffin Park was good, but it's had its day. The new stadium is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Totally love it.
Yeah. One thing as well that Brentford fans have shared, and we are trying to get out there as well, was we are campaigning for on the 6th minute for there to be a minute's applause. I'm going to bring it up on screen. So we are trying to get a minute's applause on Sunday on the 6th minute for Hugh, a young Brentford fan that sadly lost his 11-month battle to cancer. Can anyone attending please get involved? It would be amazing for the little man's family. So that is being, as you can see here, that's had nearly 1,000 retweets on Twitter. So you know, if you're there, make sure you do get on your feet and do a minute's applause on Sunday, because I'm sure the whole Brentford end and the West Ham and Clive will join together for that.
And talking of getting on your feet, Jake, what are the stewards like at West Ham? Are they like sit down, or not?
Well,
we do what we want. Hang on. We do what we want. West Ham United, we do what we want. So, you know, it was a little bit tasty in that corner with the Rapid Vienna fans. I don't know how or why the Rapid Vienna fans managed to smuggle a 3-litre water bottle into the London Stadium and chucked that at the West Ham fans. But no, I don't think the stewards do a massive amount. So I'm sure there'll be a little bit of banter down there, as always, Steve, because we all know you love a bit of banter, Steve.
Oh, it's like a bit of banter, mate. Like a bit of banter. But no, that was handbags, wasn't it, last night? But I'll tell you what, wait the away game, mate. Let's see what happens then.
Oh, I know, yeah. Right then, we've got another guest. Somebody quite interesting. Are you ready? Are you ready, Steve?
Yeah, I'm ready, mate.
Who is it?
Peach.
He knows. like Daya knows. Daya just,
Easy, mate. It's like I know the team news, isn't it? Daya's not an in the know show, but he always gets it right, mate.
you're in the know right there, my friend. You were in the no.
That's what I said on Monday. Ariola's starting. I said Monday. He started.
Love it. Danny looked good. 2 clean sheets. It's going to be to the point where he gets another clean sheet, another clean sheet, another clean sheet, and David Moyes will have no chance.
He didn't have a lot to do last night, Peach, did he? Really?
No, I know. No, he could have pulled out a deck chair and just, twiddled his thumbs for the whole match, to tell you the truth. But still a clean sheet.
Yeah. Peach, how are you feeling for the game?
Oh, sorry, Clive, but we're going to batter you in like Jake's hand.
See, he's been watching the show whilst he's been preparing himself. I like it, Peach.
Oh yeah, I've been watching, man. That sounds awful. Were you on the football and the tennis courts and just poosh, guy came out of nowhere, huh?
Yeah. It hurt us for sure. Right, Clive, give us some insight on Brentford's season so far, and what should we expect in terms of a style of play tomorrow?
Well, we've changed our style of play, Jay. All the pretty tippy-tappy football is gone. We play out from the back, but not all the time anymore. We do play the long ball, not a hoof it and hope. We do aim the ball to get to a player, but we do definitely play the long ball now. And I think we've had to, really, because just adapting to life in the Premier League. I've already said our defence is solid as a rock, absolutely solid as a rock. Tony is starting to come into it. He's got a couple of goals, but he's far more than just an attacker. Our midfield, you look out for a bloke called Vitaly Janelt. He's a young German lad. We picked him up from Bochum last season, £500,000. He's heading right to the top, he is. He's a bit of iron in the team, if you know what I mean. He doesn't mind getting in for the tackles. So far this season, we've adapted very, very well to Premier League football, without a shadow of a doubt. We've had to change our game. We used to be the team that had all the possession, 60-65% possession. We're not anymore. We're the team with 35% possession. But as I've said to me lad before loads of times, it doesn't matter how long you have the ball. It's what you do with it when you get it. And tippy-tapping it about around the back and out a bit and then back doesn't get you anywhere, does it?
No, definitely, no.
It don't get you goals anyway.
Right then, so let's have a look at some of your comments. Kent says, I've been to the new stadium, Clive, class little ground. Definitely. It does look like it, and for the Liverpool game and all of the and all of the games, Clive, it does look like a buzzing stadium and crowd. Must really give the players the 12.
Just the right size for us, Jake. Just the right size. We're not kidding ourselves. We might be in the Premier League, but we're not a big club. We're not a massive club. We never will be. We don't need a 25,000 stadium full of bleeding tourist fans and plastic Premier League fans. We got proper hardcore fans that love the club. And all the tourists have been locked out, mate. Which is ideal.
Let's see who else is in the chat. Deanie, that's for sure. Gatesy, I hope you are well. No worries at all. Let's have a little look here. They're going to Griffin Park. Wouldn't bother with the match. Go from pub to pub on every corner.
I've been to Griffin Park lovely times, and I've done every pub going round it as well, mate. I can tell you that. But I won't be doing it this month.
But you wait. November the 2nd.
When I used to go to Griffin Park, I did. Obviously, I went to every pub. Well, I'd probably done 2 laps of the corners, actually. But do a couple of laps and then go in and watch the airplanes. Because the airplanes used to come right over your head. And when they're near enough landing, in terms of a boring game, you watch the aircraft. It's brilliant.
You still do it, mate. It's still on the same flight path.
Well, still on the same flight. That's right, then.
But there's no boring matches so far, mate.
There haven't been. No, fair play to you, Clive. You're doing better than I thought you would. I didn't think you'd suffer this season. I don't see you in a relegation battle, to be honest. I thought you started the season off really well, mate. Fair play, yeah. It's just
Start of the season, mate. I had an optimistic 12th place finish. That optimistic 12th is, I reckon, it's going to be a realistic one, mate.
Yeah, I'll put you in about 14th myself. See you finishing, but yeah, no, you were unlucky against Liverpool, weren't you?
Yeah. The only game we've lost so far is a 90th minute goal against Brighton. We certainly didn't deserve to lose that.
Yeah, the game you had against what was it, Wolves? I watched that one. That was a good game.
Yeah, I was going to say that was the best we've played so far this season, but I suppose it still is. But the Liverpool game is one of the best I've been to. Is just brilliant.
Yeah, you had a good result with Arsenal as well, didn't you? Good result with Arsenal.
Yeah. We're always going to win that one, though, mate.
Oh, definitely.
We're always going to beat Arsenal.
Peach.
Yeah.
Peach, one thing, just slightly off topic. Somebody just put on Twitter there was 50,004 people inside the London Stadium last night. Guess how many Spurs had for their European Conference League game?
What, in the 60,000 seater?
Yeah.
Like 20?
25,000, half of what we had. And that shows the difference in the fan base. I'm not having any of it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Breaking news just coming into us here. Rumour that Day has turned down this week's breakfast. Again.
Yeah. No, you can't make it this week, mate. Too far away. If you'd come nearer in, I could have done it. But
What?
Can't go out. I'm on a restriction zone, mate. Restriction zone.
Oh, right, for that thing that we talked about, you're in a restriction.
Yeah, I'm on call, mate. My new business venture, I'm on call. So we shouldn't say, we can't tell the viewers because it's a bit gruesome, isn't it? But there might be a few car crashes or whatever, mate. Unfortunately, so I have to be on call for what I have to do, you know. So, but if you change the venue. Change the venue, come into town. And
the venue's only 20 minutes away. The venue's only 20 minutes away.
Yeah, but go, mate. When there's a car crash or something, mate, you know, business comes first, isn't it?
Oh dear. Let's have a little look here.
Change your venue, Jake.
No, I can't because we've already got guests booked in. Guests are booked in.
Oh, you got other guests as well. I see favouritism to the other guests.
We actually invited you for the first one.
It'd be that cheeky Mike Atcher, wouldn't it? It'd be that Mike Atcher playing me up like he did on the video last week.
Newton, you turn up with water bottle that size, and it's good fight. And Vienna turns up with that because they lobbed it over to the West Ham end. Definitely. Luke. I hope you're well. Luke, evening, ladies. Right then, who shall I come to? Let's go to you, Peach. Let's
What's
go
up,
to
my
you.
friend?
Who are you fearing from Brentford?
Oh,
Nobody.
Clive. Well, Clive will know this one. Your man Tony. He's. We should have got him, as Daya said earlier. That's what I'm fearing, to tell you the truth. I know we got a solid back four, a back five. If we play that, but Tony's not just a striker, like Clive said. So yeah, I'm fearing him because not only can he, get a goal himself, he can create a goal. So yeah, that's what I'm fearing. He'll take players with him out of space to give somebody else space, and then Dunzino. You know what I mean?
You are right, Peach. But trouble is, the player that he lays the ball off to, Brian Mbeumo. I don't want to run the man down, but he's had so many chances, but he's just not putting them in the back of the net.
Who's that, Clive?
Brian Mbeumo. It's
One of them, yeah.
Brian Mbeumo.
Mbeumo, yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Yep.
Personally, mate, I'd like to see Mbeumo dropped and Marcus Force come in. But I don't think that'll happen.
Yeah.
Steve, putting Ivan Toney to the side, anybody else you know that you're going to fear?
Clive Secker in his mouth. Apart from that, mate, I don't fear Clive Secker in his mouth. It's the only thing I fear. The only thing I worry about is going to cough his guts to death one day on this show. He's got to get off the fags, isn't he? Look at him. He could be a customer soon. He could, but
You get the booze, I'll give up the facts.
the booze is gone, Clive. Done it. I'm on my
Good for
first
you
week.
there. Is that what you were on about? You gave up there like just for a little cleanse or like for good?
No, Jake set me up, didn't he, for a charity thing.
Oh, Jake, I love you. Jake, I love you. Oh, Jake, I love you.
I think
See,
you
he
come on
could
the
have picked me.
show.
He could have picked me if he wanted to, because he
Yeah,
knows I like
Strongbow.
Strongbow.
Strongbow. That's English.
Good
That
boy,
is. But he's
Jake.
got Strongbow in hand. That's not Canadian.
Oh, I know. Neither am I. I'm just here, Doug. I'm just here, and that's hard fun.
Well, you know who your mates are when Peach comes on the show, wafted a can of Strongbow on the screen. Cheers for that, Peach. You're really helping me.
Well, I did send you a message that you didn't reply to before we came on air. Is obviously we've got backstage drinks for all of our guests to enjoy, and apart from me, we only serve alcoholic drinks. Apart from me, who of course gets my squash. So obviously, Daya had to decline our pre-show drinks.
Oh no!
Didn't you,
Daya, how long are you going for like after ciders and that?
1st of November, Peach. I'm going back on the beer.
You're counting down the days now, ain't you? I'd have a calendar.
Completely not me. Hang on, Peach. Right, Steve. I can firstly, before I put this on screen, a disclaimer: this is not mine. This is for the older people in the house. But just to show you this, they won't be drinking any of this for the next month.
Oh, look at that! Oh. What's that doing in your bedroom?
It's your favourite. It's your favourite.
Bridge Farm and all.
Right, I can confirm.
What's that doing in your bedroom, Jake?
Dad, if you bring it up, it will go back to the fridge, and I will never touch it again.
When did you go to bed early at night?
Yeah, he's sneaking. He's sneaking through cheeky things.
I can deny. I deny.
Yeah.
I deny.
Oh, I'm on Daya's side with this. I think you're sneaking too sneaky.
Right. There we go. Please like the stream, subscribe to West Ham Unofficial, and hit the bell icon. After we finish, very shortly, you've got to go over to Forge for Mine and check out their show. Apologies for my absence tonight, guys. Wedding reception tonight. Right, that's is it late or absent? We'll put you as Simon. Right, let's bring these two. Let's bring these two back in. Right. Yeah. Who are you fearing, Clive, from the West Ham team?
Oh, good question.
You guys on form. Antonio, Rice, and of course Ben Rama.
A lot of them. See, I said to people,
if you take those three out, who is your danger man?
For now.
Well, I'd say personally, Craig Dawson off the bench. He's hit the post twice last night. Hey, Daya, wasn't Craig Dawson superb last night?
Yeah,
he wasn't bad.
He was good.
Sorry, Steve. Who? Hang on. Who won the Man of the Match award for the Carabao Cup game at Man United? Craig Dawson.
Big. Put his picture up, dog. Put his picture up. Fun him.
Oh, was it this man by any chance?
Go on, Jake. So Daya, you mean business, dog?
The one, the only, big Craig Dawson.
It's coming. Eat that humble pie. Eat that humble pie, Daya.
There you go.
There's no humble pie to be eating. I still flash back to his performance at Newcastle, mate, where he cost us gold. You know, I want the only. I don't
want the negativity. Look, I've muted him now. I don't want the negativity on my show.
Jake, 2 million quid. Like even Clive has to agree with that. 2 million quid, you can't get better than that. He was a bargain, man.
Yeah, it's sad to see the days when the West Ham Unofficial show gets censored. It's getting censored. It's dry and it's censored now as well. But but no, fair dues, mate. He was awesome last night, wasn't he? To be fair,
he was.
The thing is, I think with him, psychologically, he knows he's got to fight harder and play better to get into the starting lineup.
Oh yeah,
and I think that's paying off because when he does play now, he doesn't want to be, be losing his. He's fighting for places now to get in back in the team if he can. I don't think he will, but he wants to be Moyes' first shout if Zuma gets injured or whatever. Because Diop's looking quality as well, mind.
Yeah,
So,
we've got those 4 centre backs that look really quality.
Yeah.
One thing I want to pick up on what Clive said. See, Clive said before, I'm not, I'm not apprehensive. I'm not concerned for West Ham. I told him to pick 1 player to fear, and he reeled off 3 because he knows West Ham are massive.
Yeah, the biggest thing they go against Brentford, right, on Sunday. We're playing Sunday with Pete, Jake, by the way, not Saturday, like you mentioned in the show earlier.
We knew that.
Brownie was made one of the roads.
Keeping you on your toes, Daya. Keeping you on your toes.
No, you won't keep me on my toes, mate. I'm on the floor, shaking and dehydrating here and everything else, mate. Where it go wrong for Brentford, if they start pinging those long balls into West Ham, right? West Ham will quickly snaffle the ball up and get back out on the counter. That's the worst thing they can do. If they apply that tactic against West Ham are going to do them 3 or 4-0.
When I say long ball, mate, I don't mean hoof it and hope. I mean more a long pass.
A long pass, yeah.
Long pass.
If you lose possession of that high ball long pass, which is quite likely, right?
Like no Big Sam thing.
That's where West Ham are picking you off, Clive.
That's on something different. I get that.
But if you do too much tippy-tappy and row at the back, which you still do sometimes, mate, don't you? I'm sure you
do a little bit, yeah.
Bowen and out.
Capitalise on that.
They'll be out the traps on you like you never seen before, mate. So that's a danger zone for you. But if you're picking them balls down into our half, the likes of Rice, Souček can pick them up and get that movement going, mate. And we're better you. Honestly, that's just
Clive, Do you think Ben Rama's going to have a point to prove coming back and playing against you guys?
No, I don't. Not at all, mate. Not at all. There's no hard feelings between him and Brentford whatsoever.
Oh, no hard feelings. But I think
he's got nothing to prove.
No, but I think he just wants to show how he has excelled under David Moyes, and it's like, what a better place to do that than against the team he came from. I see him scoring at least 2 goals. Honestly,
he did that in the pre-season against us, Pete, and scored against us in the pre-season.
One thing was, Steve.
It'll be an encore. It'll be an encore performance.
I was on Steve's watch along for that game when Ben Rama netted that absolute screamer to win the game. Remember that, Steve?
Beautiful goal, wasn't it?
Yeah, you were. You were on the watch along. Great goal, wasn't it? Eh?
Yeah,
it was. Yeah. Definitely. Right, let's take some comments and then we'll get.
As long as we score 2 goals, I'd love for Ben Rama to score a goal. I really would.
Nice.
As long as we score 2.
Rama scored 2.
You'll see 2 from Ben Rama. You'll see 1 from Antonio, and you'll see 1 from our wonder boy Declan Rice. 4-0. That's my prediction. There you go, Clive. Have some of them apples.
Right, we'll come on to predictions in just a second. Let's take all of your comments. 30 people watching. Smack that like button. Currently only 17 likes with only 30 watching. What's going on? Hit that like button.
All that jazz. Come on with all that jazz. Hit that like button.
What's your problem with all that jazz? Why do you keep saying that, Steve?
Because you always say it on your show and you don't realise you're saying it. And you go, and all that jazz. Anyway, let's move on.
Deary me. He picks up on everything. Let's have a look here. Pre-show, drinks and breakfast. He is like, Henry, they hate this guy. That looks more like sewage than cider. That's a bit harsh. We took that comment from Simon. Late and absent. Okay, we will mark that, Simon. Let's scroll down. The finest. Here he goes. The finest side always comes in a windscreen wash bottle. Bowen 4 now's Rice. The list goes on. It certainly does. Shiny G. I heard Zuma was dropped from the French squad. What's the story? I don't think there's anything in that. Good for me. You know.
I hope he is.
A bit of rest.
I hope he is.
He gets a bit of rest with it, surely.
Yeah. We're not worried about the French national squad, are we?
No.
Nah. Let's have a look here. Clive only fears Les Dawson. Oh, dear. Right, let's have a look here. Mum and Dad are well happy with Jake's love of apples. Little do they know of the fermentation process that goes on in his room. Words and pictures. Good sport, Clive. Bless you. Peter, Day's officially changed his name to Shakin' Stevens for the next month. That's brilliant.
I'll tell you what, Friday night, this is the hardest night so far. I am absolutely gagging for a pint tonight, I'll be honest. I've been all right all week. I've kept busy, but I haven't done a lot today. So I haven't done a lot, really. And I walked my dog and I went past my local pub and all the lads were in there and I thought, oh, look at them so-and-sos through the window. And they're all giving it the large one with the beer in the hand because they know what I'm doing. And I am feeling I've had about 6 pints of squash. Still ain't making no effect, though. Do you know what I mean? But
go for
ginger beer. I think some ginger beer.
Go for walks. Go for walks. Because like I had to lay off for a bit and like because it's a medical business. But like go for walks and like just start binge watching something on Netflix or something, and it takes your mind totally off.
Oh, Steve. Peach. Steve don't know how to work Netflix.
Yes, I do.
Teach him. You're his
mate. Netflix. What are you on about?
All he watches is Emmerdale and Coronation Street. He's still on Emmerdale from the 1990s.
No, I'm watching it again. Reruns.
Oh, Christ.
Can't beat a rewind show of a classic Emmerdale.
Oh, you love your Emmerdale, don't you? You love your Emmerdale.
Yep.
Kaz says, Brentford are giant killers at the moment. I'm not getting complacent about Sunday. Let's have a little look here. I keep on thinking Rice will see his contract out. Shiny G says,
I bet Benny as well. I got to say, I think he sees, and I wouldn't be surprised if he signed another contract. The big thing for me is if he turns down Real Madrid, RG, to be honest, mate. That's got to be big money to turn down, that is. And it's coming. It's brewing. I'll tell you now, it's coming. And you're talking, when you look at the likes of Gareth, they're talking about, Gareth Bell's going to be released. That releases 600 grand's worth of wages per week. Yeah. You show me any man in the world who wouldn't turn down Sun, C. Well, there's not so much C in Madrid, but plenty of Sun, Champions League football, and remember a lot of big names have been also coming into Real Madrid, Mbappe and all that. You try turning that down with 600 bags a week.
Ivan Toney would.
No, he won't. Ivan Toney be, knocking on our door, begging us to let him in.
Mm-hmm.
West Ham Isle of Man, I hope you are well. Jackson, I hope you are well. Nunny catch tomorrow, Clive, for breakfast. Tell Daya how good it is.
Oh, dear, I've not been to Nunny catch for ages for breakfast.
You've been there as well, have you, Clive?
Yeah, I've been through, mate.
All right. That's what it is. Noonie Catch is in Froome, is it?
Noonie Catch.
Noonie Catch.
Noonie? Who's Noonie? Look at this guy. See, even Peach is shaking his head. Even Peach knows.
Is that where Ivan Tooney's from, mate? Is it? Is Ivan Tooney from Noonie?
Maybe.
See, Peach lives on the other side of the world, and even he knows it's not Noonie Catch.
What is it? Noonie Catch. When did you go there then, Clive?
I grew up in Froome, mate.
Oh, did you? Right.
None is only down the road.
What did they kick you out for then? You and Jensen Button got kicked out, didn't you?
No, not quite. I put Froome on the map several years ago, mate.
No.
Go on, then, tell us then, Clive.
Oh.
Maybe for one of your late night shows there.
Okay, mate.
Right, just before we come on to predictions, Steve, what's the schedule for the day's banter tonight? Any watch-alongs, late night shows? What's going on?
Nothing tonight. Rest day today, mate. Rest day. Big weekend of sport. Knackered after last night, to be honest. The West Ham.
Speaking of devil, the geezer that left a watch along after 45 minutes can't get the staff nowadays.
Yeah, he went for his tea.
Yeah.
Can't get staff either. Tufty's going to. I think Tufty's doing one tonight. I think he's doing Stoke West Brom. I'm going to let him do that as long as he. I'll speak to him after. As long as he sets it up right. I had copyright issues with him last night for music and all sorts of things. That was the long stream. But he had good numbers. Fair play to him. And then, in the Leicester game, he just shot off of half time for his tee. Right, and tried telling me his StreamYard was playing up. Load of old blag. I can't put up with that. But Dare himself was having a night off. It's tiring, isn't it? Doing a show after show after show. It's been a long football week, so I'm not one of these ones that do all these. Just do a show for the review of the review and all that sort of stuff. The game's gone. Once that whistle's blown, bang. Well done, lads. Move on to the next game. Is how us old boys do it. We don't sit there going, "Oh, he had nice boots," or "He had yellow boots," or "What was he wearing red boots for?" Oh, I'm not sure, but these red boots aren't as good looking as
What's
the yellow
he waffling on about? Honestly,
I have no idea. I mean,
let's get on to predictions.
Basically, what he's complaining about, he was just doing right there.
Right. If just before we get into predictions, if you'd like to become a West Ham Unofficial channel member, supporting us with just £3 or £5 a month, click the link here. It would be greatly appreciated. Right then. So let's go on to predictions. Of course, we will start with Brentford. Clive, what's your prediction?
2-1 Brentford.
Oh.
There you go.
Make sure you take those tissues to dry your eyes, mate.
See, this is what I got put with 2 hours up to London. I'm going 2 hours up to London. Brentford Clive is going to be bigging up the Brentford, but there'll only be one side of the fence crying on the train home, and it ain't going to be our side.
There will indeed only be one side, and I hope you and your dad console each other, mate.
Peach, what's your prediction?
4-0.
Oh, shut up, Peach. Behave yourself. Behave yourself.
4-0. You will not be able to stop the wonder boy Declan Rice. You will not be able to stop Antonio.
Pete, do yourself a favour. Keep your arms still a minute and give your bloody head a wobble, mate, because you're talking nonsense.
Deary me. Steve, what's your prediction?
Somebody must have told you to do that first.
Go on, Steve.
Do you know what? No jokes aside.
Yep.
I am worried about. I've got a little feeling in me water, causing a bit of fear. Right?
Oh.
No, seriously. If Brentford play the way Clive says they play, I'd go for 4-0. But I don't think Brentford would play that way against West Ham. If their manager's any good, he will see how he set up, sets up when they're on the ball, right? And if he starts pinging long balls into us, it's all over. It's a Peach score. It's 4-0. Yeah. But I don't think he'd play that way tomorrow, because it'd be suicide to do that at West Ham.
Yeah.
I think it's quite clever, that Brentford manager. And I got a sneaky feeling, it's a hard one to call this, but I could honestly see Clive being right.
Really?
Yeah. I don't want it to be, obviously. But I think it's going to be a harder game than we think. We're just coming off the euphoria of Europe again. And we could look we looked scrappy when we played Southampton. Right? And we could look a little bit scrappy. Hopefully we nick it 1-0, 2-0. Hopefully they play the wrong way and we batter them 4-0. But Brentford are not a team to be underestimated. I'm telling you, there's just something.
I agree with that, Dave. You have to remember, Zuma's coming back in. He's on fresh legs. Matsuaku might come in. He's on fresh legs. Sufal's coming back in. He's on fresh legs.
So Sufal's not on fresh legs. Go for him again. Call the names out. Sufal, right, is injured. Right, Sufal's injured for a start, so I can't even see him starting tomorrow. Right?
Well, how is he injured?
Well, he's injured.
Happened to him? I read something, but I thought it was just a bunch of time.
It's not in the no-show, but I can tell you he's injured. Late fitness test if lucky tomorrow. Right? Late fitness test if we're lucky.
Okay, so I was well impressed with Johnson.
Brentford come down them wings rapid as well, don't they, Clive? You got some top fast boys down them wings as well, haven't you?
Yeah, definitely we have, yeah.
Right?
No, they do.
Rico Henry's got to be one of the fastest wing backs in the Premier League.
Yeah,
he ain't no Ryan Fredericks, but he's quick. You know what I mean? He's quick. He ain't no Ryan Fredericks, but he's quick.
Peach, Fredericks
all
is
our
injured.
right backs are injured.
Oh no, I know that. I know that. I'm just saying to Clive that he's saying about Rico being one of the
Right.
fastest.
But you
I'd
picked
love
call
to
the
see them
names
in a
out. You
sprint.
picked
I
Sufal
would
in
love to see those two in the
Suchek.
sprint. I'd just be looking back at him straight up.
Suchek still looks a little bit jaded to me.
Yeah,
I'd
he
stick
does.
Crowell in tomorrow personally, but I don't think Moyes will. Right?
Okay, Zuma, Johnson. They'll both be fresh.
But Zuma, something
Yeah,
happened with Zuma. I was very surprised not to see Zuma on the bench last night.
me too.
So
Because I like that. I
that
like the
tells me there's
Zuma.
something makes it maybe a little niggle. Maybe he's carrying a niggle or something. Who knows?
Nah, I
But
don't think so.
yeah, I've studied Brentford, mate, right, all season, mainly because of Clive. And one of them coming up because we've done a few watch-alongs on them as well. And I always watch the tapes after the game of the off-the-ball play, right? Not many people do, but it's something Terry Burton taught me, the Arsenal coach taught me. And it's brilliant. If you ever got enough time to do it, do it. Because it opens your eyes up to a game. Because obviously when we watch the game of football,
that's how I watched the match. That's how I watched the match. I watched the off the ball. Like I watched the man.
Let's see some of your comments.
We do it separately. It's brilliant. But I think Brentford set up very, very well. They were awesome at Wolves. If they play like they played at Wolves, and they come to West Ham and do that, and they were doing it with 10 men as well at one stage. Wasn't it, Clive?
I know, but we're on cloud 9 right now.
5 minutes.
Cloud 9
right now. Liverpool, the Liverpool game.
Steve, 2 secs. 2 secs. Clive, can you imagine? I did a show with these two for 2 months every single week. These two just constantly going at each other for about an hour and a half every single week. We're gonna have to bring it back.
It's all love. We just got opinions, man.
Right. This is what I've got to do sometimes. Mute them both, and then get my thought across. We're gonna have to bring it back for a one-off special in the international break. Clive, can you believe I did 2 hours and 39 minutes once with these two?
I can believe you did it, but I can't believe you got a word in edgeways.
I know. Honestly, when you get these two going, oh my God, you're not stopping them, and that's why I say, right, let's take some comments, shall we? Let's take some comments. Slim Reaper. All right, lads, big up to all of you guys. Great to see West Ham winning in Europe. I said it before last season began that Moyes would be that Moyes would bring success. I'm a Villa fan, but West Ham have been awesome. Definitely, thank you very much. Let's see some of your.
That's a team who's going to surprise a lot of people, Villa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
Peter says 1-0, 2-1, 3-2, 4-3 West Ham. I like it. 3-0, 3-0. Tufty's having a night off tonight, so he's not doing a watch along.
No, there's no problem. There's only West Brom Stoke is on the telly as well. Yeah, there's a championship game on the night, isn't it? You have a night off for me sometimes. Sit back. I was going to say sit back and have a glass of wine, but I can't even bloody do that.
Yeah, do that there.
2-0. Cricket MC, I hope you are well. Jordan's in, hope you are well. They are. I was searching up all the strip clubs in New York looking for you. Comment of the day, that is.
I'll be there with him, Doc. I will be there with him.
Okay. Jack says Johnson is fit, though. Zuma is fit. Jack reckons we're all fit.
How does Jack know we're fit? Jack, he's always saying he's fit. How do you know he's fit?
Because he's in the know. He's in the know.
He's in the know shows. He must be one of these in the know shows.
All right, here we go. Gaza.
May well be.
Gaza says I'm hearing a swaps on the cards. Yarmolenko for Tony.
Right, what a great talker to Yarmolenko. You normally slaughter him on this show, Jake. You haven't mentioned him tonight about his performance last night.
If you watch my match review, hang on. If you watch my match review from this morning, you realise that I gave him credit.
How many review shows are there on YouTube? Oh, thank you.
Right, the wise option now is to go to Clive for final thoughts. Otherwise, we're going to keep Clive here all night. I'm going to be here all night. Peter's going to be here all night. Steve's going to be here all night. So the final thought is with you, Brentford, Clive, for the game. What's your final thoughts?
It's going to be a great game. It's going to be a great game.
You gave your prediction to Brentford.
I was given a study of the game, Jake.
You were rounding off for 10 minutes.
I'm not telling you now.
10 minutes. you said I agree with Clive with his prediction. That was 2-1 Brentford. So I just thought you gave your prediction.
No. If.
God. Well,
Anyway,
what's your
anyway,
prediction then?
Go on, Dan.
What's your prediction then, if you insist?
2-1 to Brentford.
Right, Clive, final thoughts, that's it.
It's going to be a great game, Jake. There's no question about that. Both teams are on form. Whether we get an advantage because your players played in the European game, we shouldn't do really. These are super fit athletes, so they should be bang up and ready for it on Sunday. It'll be end to end without a shadow of a doubt. My man to watch out for you guys to watch out for. You watch the skill, or the defensive qualities of Christopher Ayer. Watch the steel and the strength of Vitaly Yanel, and obviously the goals of Ivan Toney. I do believe we'll win, but I also do believe it won't be easy, not one bit. And we're both going to enjoy it and have the good crack for the day.
There we go,
Clive,
definitely.
Clive, let me ask you something. When's your alarm clock going off? Because you're dreaming. You're dreaming. I'm dreaming.
So Clive, I'll see you.
If we beat you, Jake, next time Peach is on, I'm coming on, all right?
Oh, come after me, dog. Come after me, because we're just going to talk about the 3 points. We're just going to talk about the 3 points we robbed from you. Oh, please.
What's your prediction, Jake?
It's going to be a banging match. It's going to be a brilliant match, man.
My prediction, I think this is going to be goals. I'm going for a 3-2 West Ham win. I think Ben Rama will score the winner, personally. But it's an interesting game. Right, so, Clive, I will see you on Sunday. Steve, I'll see you at breakfast tomorrow. Oh, sorry, you can't make it. Can you get again? Peach, I will see you tomorrow at breakfast, yeah?
100%.
See you there. Steve, see you at breakfast tomorrow, yeah? Oh, no.
No, I can't make it, mate. Can't make because you stitched me up and gone all the way to Frome. It's miles away.
Talking of Frome, Jake. Talking of Frome, I just want to put one little plug in. Hopefully I'm going to be able to make it. My other passionate footballer, Frome Town Football Club, they're playing in the third qualifying rounds of the FA Cup away to Bath City tomorrow. 3 p.m. kick-off. So if any of your listeners are twiddling their thumbs thinking, what shall I do tomorrow? Get your ass to Twerton Park and cheer on Frome Town Football Club. US!
There we go. You going to the game, Jake? I'll be there. Yeah, I'll be there at the game tomorrow on Sunday, that's for sure.
Nice one.
Steve, what were you going to say?
I'm going for Bath. I think Bath would beat Frome.
Well, chances are, yeah.
You've got an agenda against Frome, Steve. You won't come to breakfast in Frome. You don't think Frome Town will win. We're going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new around here. Peach, pleasure as always. Steve, thank you very much for coming on.
Big up, Clive. Big up, Daya.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Big up,
special
father.
Thanks for having us on, Jake.
Thank you very much.
bees.
Thank you very much. Yeah. All of that jazz.
All of that jazz.
All of that jazz here on West Ham Official. You get the banter, you get everything here. And when you do this, you don't get this on the day's banter.
Don't get what?
Yes!
What about that, Steve? You don't get that on the day's banter.
What was it?
Well, did you not see it?
Your mic got muted in the video face.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I saw
What was it?
it. I saw it. That was a good look. I saw it. That was a good
Subscribe.
look.
West Ham Official, subscribe. We're going to leave it there. East London. Thank you very much for watching. And it has been a fantastic show. Once again, we talked about Brentford, West Ham, and all of that jazz. And we will see you later.
All of that jazz.
Go on, you Lions. And we've got you next
Go on, you bees. See you on Sunday, Jake.